Hi, I'm Cindy, and this is my husband Brian, and together we founded Conch Charters way back in 1987. And yes, we are still here.
The #1 sailing destination in the world is back. We have the best staff ever assembled to make your experience a memorable one.
We look forward to seeing you soon, sailing in our island paradise.
See you soon.
We have no doubt you've been excitedly planning and preparing for your charter with us. Whether you are a thrill seeker or a sun worshiper, we want you to get the most out of your charter while staying safe and comfortable. In this video, we will walk you through what to expect when you arrive on our docks, while you are on charter, and when you return. Our staff will share their secret recommendations through their personal experience of the BVI, letting you in on their must-sees. We will also go through a few things to avoid to ensure a safe and relaxed charter experience. All of our charters begin at noon and run through to noon on your last day. If you have chosen to sleep aboard, your yacht will be ready from 4:30 p.m. the night before your charter starts. When you step aboard, you will find the lights and the fridge on. The air conditioning unit will be on if your boat has one. Make sure to turn on the freshwater pump switch on the 12-volt panel to use your faucets. Using the head. To avoid blockages, please do not put anything down the head that you haven't eaten first. Use the garbage cans provided for paper or sanitary products. For your convenience, we have a 24-hour shower and restroom facility at the Marina, located between our office and our workshops. There is a dumpster in our parking lot for all your trash. Please make sure to unpack any cardboard boxes in the cockpit and get rid of them immediately, as they may bring bugs on board. You can connect to our free Wi-Fi on the dock to check your emails or post a selfie on social media. Our marina is home to the friendly The Pup Bar and Restaurant, well known for the views from their deck and their classic bushwhackers. All Conch Charters yachts come with full fuel and water tanks when you begin your charter. Check your tanks before you leave our docks. Our base is flanked by reefs and sandbars. To get you off to a smooth start, our dock pros will take you off the docks and into the channel. We request a credit card to authorize a security hold of $3,000. This is a hold, not a charge. It will become a charge if the yacht is returned with any damage to the yacht or the dinghy. Please give us a call from your boat if you are ever in doubt of anything or encounter any issues. We will be happy to answer any questions, no matter how small. Now that your sailing vacation has started, you may spend the day at a national park and the night at one of our many mooring sites. If you visit one of BVI's spectacular marine national parks, you will pick up a National Park Day mooring ball. You will find these in places like the Baths and the Indians. These are red and have a 90-minute limit for use. You can tie up your dinghy to the Blue National Park mooring ball for a quick snorkel in places like Kelly's Cove or Norman and Cistern Point at Cooper. Don't pick up yellow mooring balls, as they are for commercial vessels only. Remember, all national park balls are for day use only, as overnighting on them is not allowed. Many overnight stops have a field of permanent mooring buoys, which you can pick up on a first-come, first-served basis. A nightly fee will be collected either from your yacht, or you can pay at the bar or restaurant in that bay. For the best night's sleep, we highly recommend picking up a mooring ball. In some places such as Anegada, Cooper Island, Cane Garden Bay on Tortola, Leverick Bay on Virgin Gorda, and Great Harbor and Diamond Cay on Jost Van Dyke, you can book an overnight mooring ball in advance with Boaty Ball. Visit boatyball.com for more information. How to pick up a mooring ball. To prepare for mooring, ask your crew to rig 2 long lines to the boat cleats to secure your yacht to the mooring ball. Remember, the lines are to go under the guardrails. Move the dinghy to midships. Then motor slowly upwind towards the float. Your crew takes the boat hook to the bow as the boat slowly nears the float. When the bow person indicates that the boat is at the float, stop the yacht by putting the engine in neutral. Using the boat hook, pick up the mooring ball float. Secure that line to its cleat on the same side it came from, and do the same with the other line. You will have a bridle with 2 lines through the mooring ball. You are now set for the evening. Dinghy safety. Take proper care of your dinghy, and it will follow your yacht faithfully throughout your charter. Assign a crew member to dinghy duty, and this responsibility should remain theirs throughout the charter. A lousy way to lose your security deposit is to lose your dinghy and outboard. Your dinghy should be lifted in the dinghy davits or towed behind your yacht at its furthest point while under motor or sail. When anchoring, mooring, or approaching a dock, you must bring it to midships alongside the yacht. Beaches in the territory and in places like the baths have a safety flag system in place for your safety. Red and yellow flag mark areas that are patrolled by lifeguards and are the safest place to swim at the beach. Black and white flags mark the areas that are for craft only. Don't swim in these areas. Red flags indicate danger. Never swim when the red flag is flying. At the baths, Devil's Bay, and Spring Bay, the red flag indicates that yachts are prohibited from using the mooring field, but you can still access the baths by land. Yellow flags indicate caution. Weak swimmers may want to avoid the water when this flag is flying. At the baths, Devil's Bay, and Spring Bay, this flag indicates that boats should take caution when using the mooring field. Beware of the purple flag, as this indicates a marine life warning, which is usually due to jellyfish in the water. Do not sail at night, as you are not insured to do so. Please be at anchor or on a mooring ball 1 hour before sunset. Sailing to Anegada is strictly weather permitting due to the hazardous reefs and strong currents. Please call us the day before to check the weather. Do not use the cut between Mosquito Island and Virgin Gorda. This is off limits as it is too shallow. Do not pass between Pelican Island and the Indians as it's too shallow. Another shallow zone is between Little Camino and Beef Island. Do not go through here. Instead, motor through the cut between Little and Great Camino. Motor through the narrows between West End, Tortola, and Great Thatch, as sailing can be hazardous due to strong downdrafts from Sage Mountain, combined with strong currents flowing through the cut. Use only a mooring ball at Mansionil Bay, Cooper Island. This is not a safe location to anchor due to winds, currents, and difficult holding conditions with a seagrass bottom. Also, use the moorings in Soper's Hole, Great Harbor, Peter Island, and White Bay, Jost Van Dyke. Brewers Bay and all other bays on the north shore of Tortola are strictly off limits, apart from Cane Garden Bay. This is the same for any bays from the Baths to the Mosquito Rock on Virgin Gorda. During north swells, Cane Garden Bay, the Baths, Collision and Mountain Points, the Dogs, Sandy Cay, and White Bay should not be used, as your time there will be uncomfortable and even dangerous. If you see surfers catching waves at Cane Garden Bay, don't go in. You can motor through the Dogs, but do not cut through Seal Dogs or between George Dog and Cockroach Island. Fishing in the BVI is prohibited unless you possess a BVI fishing license. Ask one of our staff members for more information. Made up of about 60 islands, the BVI has everything from secluded bays for moments of quiet contemplation to bar-lined beaches where you can party the night away. Let us take you through the main attractions and even share some of our favorite spots. Just across the Francis Drake Channel is Norman Island. An ideal stop for your first day of sailing. The Bight is a popular destination with over 80 white and orange mooring balls.
Hi everybody, Nelson here from Conch Charters. I'm the operations manager. Just want to tell you about my favorite place. I got the easy one, the Bight. You can go in there and go to the Willie T, of course. You can snorkel at the caves. There's hiking up and around the Bight. There's the Pirates Bight restaurant and bar. It's got a nice little beach. And of course, the swimming in there is great.
Set out early the next day over to the Indians in Pelican Island for a snorkel in crystal clear waters. Then enjoy an upwind sail to Cooper Island, stopping for a snorkel or a dive at the world-famous wreck of the RMS Rhone, located off Salt Island. Cooper Island is one of the BVI's most popular spots to explore. Make sure to arrive early afternoon to ensure you get your pick of the first-come, first-served mooring ball.
Hi, my name's Pete. I'm the Managing Director at Conch Charters. Cooper Island has been going for many, many years, initially known as Super Duper Cooper. It now is probably the best eco-friendly resort. It generates most of its own power from solar panels. They also desalinate all their own water, and from that water they make their own craft beer. So it's a really green orientated island. Also, they have great snorkeling at System Point. They also have a world famous rum bar. They also have a nice shop and great swimming on the beach and great food. So come on down and come and enjoy Cooper Island as much as we do. Thank you.
Leaving Cooper Island, set a course to the Baths on the southern end of Virgin Gorda. Pick up a National Park's mooring ball, then swim into the beach to begin the trail through the boulders to Devil's Bay. Check the flag flying on the beach to make sure it's safe to access. Spend the morning exploring the tunnels, caves, and crystal clear pools through the ancient boulders. This is BVI National Park's most treasured attraction and a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Take the trail to the top of the Baths restaurant for spectacular views and a dip in the cool, freshwater pool. Virgin Gorda Yacht Harbor is your first stop for water, fuel, and electricity. Stop in for a rum punch at one of the local haunts. Next stop is the North Sound, the mecca for water sports. At Leverick Bay Marina, you can top up your water and fuel tanks, pick up ice, and spend the night on a dock space or a mooring ball. Don't miss the warmth of evening entertainment by the Jumbies and sing along with Michael Beans, picking at his guitar with island tunes. Saba Rock, Bitter End Yacht Club, and Nova at Deep Bay are other popular spots in and around the North Sound. North Sound is the perfect jumping-off point for Anegada. Depart in the morning for the 12 nautical mile passage to the Setting Point Harbor on Anegada, the only coral island in the Virgin Islands volcanic chain. Anegada has over 300 known wrecks and awesome fishing. Lay a course of 8 degrees magnetic, which will take you to a waypoint, BV410, situated just to the southwest of the channel entrance and south of Pomado Point. Depending upon weather conditions, you should be able to visually identify the outer red buoy from waypoint BV410. But the buoys are small, and if conditions are a little choppy, they can be difficult to see. The roof of Neptune's Treasure Restaurant should be visible at approximately 60 degrees magnetic, surrounded by palm trees. Continue through the channel, past the second set of markers and onto the last green channel marker. From here, the channel turns northwest and is marked by a further set of red and green markers that lead to the mooring field off the docks of the Anegada Reef Hotel.
Hi, I'm Ian, the Office and Sales Manager here at Conch. If time allows, I always recommend a visit to the beautiful island of Anegada. It's the only coral island in the Virgin Islands volcanic chain. While there, I always rent a car or a scooter and explore the island. They have the most beautiful white sandy beaches. You can also visit the flamingos on the pond in their natural environments. Anegada is famous for its lobster and conch, There are so many wonderful restaurants for you to have a lobster or conch dinner or lunch. This island is really stunning. You will love it.
On your way back from Anegada, be sure to stop off at the Dogs for some lunch and snorkel, checking out the abundant sea life or just a dip in the tropical waters. Marina Cay is rebuilding its facilities after Hurricane Irma. It still has over 30 overnight mooring balls and is a great spot to spend the night. How about barbecuing fresh local fish? While entering Trellis Bay, watch out for Bellamy Cay and the surrounding reefs.
Hi there, my name's Jeremy Twist. I'm a charter manager here at Conch Charters. One of my favourite places to go here in the British Virgin Islands is Trellis Bay. It's got a fantastic mooring field. It's also got the Trellis Bay Marketplace, which offers a great selection of beer. Also, it makes it really easy to restock on ice and food. Now we have the newly renovated Loose Mongoose. It's got an amazing thatched roof, a huge amount of seating with a boutique, a rum bar, and 2 new dinghy docks, which make approaching super easy. Also in Trellis Bay, there's Jeremy's Kitchen, which is great and has got fantastic history, Aragon Studio, as well as Marche, which offers amazing sushi. I would totally recommend going to Trellis Bay during your holiday here in the British Virgin Islands, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Cane Garden Bay is the quintessential BVI bay with plenty of overnight mooring balls, great night spots, fuel dock, and a couple of stores for provisions. Just a short sail away is Diamond Cay on Jost Van Dyke. Head over and pick up an overnight mooring ball.
Hi, I'm Rasika. I'm a sales manager here at Conch Charters. One of my favorite places to visit in the BVI is the Bubbly Pools in Diamond Cay at Jost Van Dyke. It's a short hike along an easily navigated path around the salt pond through some bushes. A great day tip idea is to stop off at Foxy's Taboo for some lunch before you take the short hike to the Bubbly Pools. Then you can spend the rest of the afternoon swimming in the invigorating waters. Just make sure to check the weather conch before you go.
Don't miss Sandy Spit, a perfect white beach in the middle of the blue Caribbean Sea, complete with palm trees. If you have time, visit Sandy Cay for great snorkeling, palm-lined beaches, nature trails, and loads of seabirds. The next morning, after breakfast, motor sail around to Great Harbor. This is the home to Foxy's. Pick up your overnight mooring, then jump in the dinghy and head around the point into White Bay. Kick back with a painkiller or two at the Soggy Dollar Bar before heading back round to Great Harbor for dinner. Foxy is well known for his live music and barbecues on the weekends, which makes for a great stop for all the family. Spend a leisurely morning exploring Great Harbor before setting out for your short sail to Soper's Hole on the western end of Tortola. A great pit stop for water, ice, and fuel. Don't miss out on inventive Indian Caribbean fusion food at Omar's and a browse at the Arawak Boutique for that perfect souvenir to make your friends jealous. From Soper's Hole, set out for a great upwind sail to Deadman's Bay on Peter Island. Enjoy this white sand beach before climbing the trail up to view the islands from above. Motor round to Great Harbor for a night under the stars. Great Harbor is ideal for your last night as it is quiet, picturesque, and only a short sail back to base in the morning. Dine at the bar and restaurant on the beach called Ocean 7 Yacht Club. Enjoy your last sail as you come back across the Sir Francis Drake Channel into Rhode Harbor. Arrive mid-morning so that you are relaxed with plenty of time to make your afternoon flight or ferry back over to St. Thomas. Our base will be open from 8 a.m. for all returning yachts. If you have early travel plans, you can return to our base by 4 p.m. the night before you travel. Be sure to give us a call ahead of time to let us know of your return plans. Before returning to our base, make sure to empty out your holding tank in open waters. Your yacht must be returned at the end of your charter with full tanks of fuel. Don't worry if you haven't put many hours on the engine and haven't topped up the tanks during your charter. We have a fuel dock on site for easy refueling at the end of your charter. When returning to our base, make sure to follow the American rules of the road by keeping the red channel marker to your starboard side. An easy way to remember this is red, right, return. Just as you are entering the harbor, be sure to give us a call. Come in toward the pickup area and wait for one of our dock pros to pilot you in. Thank you for watching our chart briefing video. If you have any questions, our office staff will be happy to assist. We hope you have an amazing charter, and we look forward to hearing all about it when you return to our base.